In this video, we're inside of my EverLesson dashboard. So this is kind of my own personal playing ground where I get to test things out for you guys and come up with our new concepts. And every once in a while I go out there and I might actually sell something just to prove that our system works. Like this right here is this chiropractic marketing package, and we sold 12 copies at $2,000 each. That came to $24,000. Back when I was doing coaching, you can see that I've had $36,000 in coaching. If I scroll down a little bit lower, let's see, this was a mistake actually mailing out, and we still did $1,068 for this. And if I scroll down a little bit lower, you'll see that we've got a fairly new course here called Course Immersion, and you guys actually have the opportunity to pick up Course Immersion. But you see that we did $20,852 in sales. Now, what I'll do is I'll come over here to the back end, but understand that when we launched Course Immersion, we had it linked to the wrong course. So you see that it consists of two courses, and there's $20,852. We got all these comments that are coming in here, so that's really good. We have pending testimonials that are coming in, and you can see that I've got my members all around the United States. I've got some members over here, and I've got some members over here. And obviously, the yellow ones are the most active. Now, what's interesting about this, and I'm going to show you the front end here in a minute, is this one here has a lot of gamification taking place. So if I go inside of the course, this is actually using categories. And what we're doing is we're drip feeding the categories. So what's interesting about this course is it was actually selling from a webinar before the course was even done. Now, that's not being lazy or negligent or anything of the sort. That's actually what we teach inside of EverLesson. What we teach you is to have 3 weeks worth of content and then go ahead and start putting members in, because your members will basically give you feedback and you'll know how to provide the most value in your future lessons. And for some reason, if you're not able to sell your course, and we've seen this happen before, then you're not out 11 or 12 weeks worth of content. You're only out 3 weeks worth of content, and you can start from the ground up and try a different niche or marketplace. Okay? But it just goes to show you that we had sold $20,000 before the course was even done. And so that just kind of gives you an idea. So this is Course Immersion, pretty awesome course. Now I'm gonna come over here to my settings, and you'll learn all about these settings later on. But the one I'm gonna focus on is gamification. So I'm going to come in here and we'll click on pending goals, and you're going to see that so far there's been 567 approved goals, which means if you want your students to get success, you need to learn how to gamify your site. And you're able to do this inside of EverLesson. They earn points, they earn badges, and I could just go through here page after page after page and see who all is active, who all is playing, and who all is having the most success. This is what our platform has to offer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log into the front end. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So here is my login page. Very, very simple, clean login page. A little bit different than the other login pages I've been showing you. And we'll go ahead and log in. And now you see that I've got my dashboard. Now I'll come over here. I'll go inside my dashboard. And this is what the course looks like. So you see that the comments are coming in over here where the members totally see what's going on. We've got this video here. If I go ahead and play it.
Hi there, my name is...
You see that this is a very, very nice high-profile green screen video. It's for the introduction of the course. You'll learn how to do that in our Course Immersion training. We've got our weeks down below, and what I'm doing here is I'm actually drip feeding each one of these. So remember how I told you only have to have 3 weeks worth of content? Well, what you do is you let them get inside of week 1, and in 7 days, week number 2 opens up. In the next 7 days, week number 3 opens up. In the next 7 days, week number 4 opens up, and so on. So basically, if you follow my lead and my directions, from the time you get your first customer, you have 7, 14, 21 days before you have to have your next week done. It's awesome. It is the best way to build out a course, and your members will get amazing results. Now, once I come in here, this is when we start getting into the lesson. So now that I'm in the lesson, you see that all of these lessons here have been unlocked, but if I was in the time frame where they should be locked, you would see this locked up. Now, you may take notice that we have these circle widgets over here on the side. Now, that is actually not EverLesson at all. That is an external script. So, if you're using external scripts for whatever reason, social media or chats or appointments or whatever it is you want to do, you're able to deploy those inside the membership system. Now, this specific script, I'll just give you a little sneak preview, was actually built for EverLesson. This is one of our other platforms where you're able to deploy applications, appointments, and surveys inside the platform. But that is a conversation for another day. I'm just showing you this so that you understand that we're doing things that nobody else is doing. So if I click into this lesson now, we'll get out of the week number 1 introduction. And here's what the lesson looks like. So you see that I've got my menu over here. I've got my resources over here. I've got my video lesson here. I've got my coming up next block here. I've got my gamification happening here. And by the way, I can also play the gamification inside this module. So if I click this, you can see that in 5 more points, I'm going to receive this gold badge. And all of these people right here have already received the gold badge. Now, if I want to receive a badge right now, here's one that's opened. I can come over here and I can say, okay, these 17 members have got this badge. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and earn these points. So I would go ahead and click this. And then it's going to open up the goal. And you can see these are all the people that have completed this goal. So now the peer pressure is on. And one more thing, if I come up here and if I click this trophy, I've actually got a leaderboard. And so you can see that Linda is smoking everybody. Well, actually, she's 10 points ahead of Sharita. But what I can do is I can take a screenshot of this. I can post it in the group. And then I can kind of egg the whole group on. But as you can see, gamification definitely works. Okay, so now you have a better idea what you can do with our platform. It's pretty amazing. There's a lot of things you can do. I haven't even touched on the surface. I just barely even mentioned gamification. We haven't gone into the monetization or the free product sequence or the upselling or anything that you can do. Okay, but we want to get your feet wet. We want to get you interested. And I want you to know that you too can make a lot of money with this platform. And that's what we've been focused on. Not just showing you a software or a platform, but actually showing you that we make money with this system.